What's up, man? Welcome, man. Welcome back to the boy. I almost cussed. Welcome back to the channel. All right, what's popping, man? Day Thursday, man. Yes, what's going on out there, everybody? One more day. I'm off Saturday, but I think I got to go in anyway, so we ain't gonna even talk about that. We ain't gonna even worry about that. We ain't gonna worry about that. So, guys, let's touch on something right quick. Y'all saw the title of the video, top 3 things. Okay. Now, let's say, for instance, you got a car. Don't matter the year. Okay, all we concerned with here is the mileage that's on your car, whether it's a new car or it's an old car. The definition of a new car is not the same as it used to be. The definition of an old car is not the same as it used to be. Back in the day, or a while back, we used to call a car with 100,000 miles over the hill. Time to let it go. Get rid of it. It's too damn old. We got to let it go. That's not the same no more, guys. So nowadays, a 100,000 mile car is fairly real good, okay? Because yes, cars are lasting longer. And that brings up a point of people always saying cars don't last long anymore. Either we keeping them on the road longer or they are built to last longer. It's a new word circulating over the automotive industry. People done learned, they like to use it a lot. Planned adolescence or obsolescence or whatever the hell that is. They like, we have something about people when they latch on to this fancy new thing that's going on, they like to say it all the time. I posted a video of something simple. He's like, yep, see that? Planned obsolescence. It's going to be gone. They planned it that way. Always some conspiracy theory with people. They just think everybody out to get them. The world is like creepy and, oh my God, it wasn't supposed to be here over 5 years anyway. Yes, the government is out to get you. Anyway, I want to go over 3 things. I'm late, so I got to jump right into this, all right? I'm going to come back and speak to everybody in a second. Top 3 things. You just crossed 100,000 miles. I know some of y'all got way more than 100,000 miles, but we talking about those that just hit it. Again, whether your car's a 2022, yes, guys, there's some new cars out there with 100,000 miles that people just drive, or your car's a 2010 with 100,000 miles. All right, now, first one I want to talk about you need to get rid of or get replaced right away if you just crossed 100,000 miles, ladies and gentlemen, is spark plugs. Yes, get them damn things out of there, man. They shouldn't be in there no more. I don't care if you're having a problem or if you're not having a problem. I don't care if you're not misfiring. I don't care if your check engine light is not on. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have the original spark plugs in your car and you over 100,000 miles, shame on you. All right. I think now, even if these NGKs, mostly the ones FCA recommend that go in the Chrysler product. I didn't say OEM Mopar because we all know car makers don't really make spark plugs. They may, however, design their product centered around a specific spark plug. Okay, yes. Champion was the brand name for a long time for FCA stuff. But if you go to a dealer parts department, you would get a Mopar box. Simply pull the plug out and it would say either NGK or Champion. So, yeah, Motorcraft, same with Ford, okay? But my point is, you got over 100,000 miles and you ain't never, I don't think I ever had a tune-up. Wait a minute. Yeah, get them damn plugs out of there. They're not doing you no good. You could be burning excessive amount of fuel unbeknownst to yourself, okay? So we don't want that to happen, man. Let's not play like that, man. Now, number 2, we're going to stay right into it, okay? My number 2 pick, you should get replaced if you have 100,000 miles, is this. That's right, damn it. The O2 sensor. If y'all don't know what that is, O2 sensors are, most cars, especially if it's a V engine, V8, V10, V6, okay, will have typically 4. All the newer cars, the emission system are designed to have an upstream and a downstream. There are still some 4-cylinder engines out there, so don't get it twisted. They may only have 2. But if you have a V engine, V6 or V8, you're going to have a cat on each bank. When you're dealing with V or V engine, you're dealing with bank 1, bank 2, things like that. So you may have a cat on each bank, which means car makers want an O2 sensor before each cat, and they want one after each cat. Okay, so that will bring up a total of 4 freaking O2 sensors. I don't care. Look, I don't care. If you got over 100,000 miles, get it replaced. Okay. Yes. Go get the damn, I don't care. $80 a piece, JT. They too damn high. Do them in increments. Okay. Yeah. Get one today. Tomorrow, get the other one. But next week, next Tuesday from Friday, get the third one. And then the fourth week in January. Go ahead and get that last one. But yes, guys, go ahead and replace those. I'm going to tell you what can happen. O2 sensors are funny. They be acting funny. I'm serious. They be acting funny. Now, there is a fault code associated with an O2 sensor. Okay. O2 sensor can fail in a number of ways. All right. Yeah, we all know that. Now, when your O2 sensor, you just crossed 100,000 miles, your O2 sensor hasn't registered no kind of fault code, that means you did good. I don't know if your air fuel ratio was on point. Remember, guys, O2 sensor is designed to God, I hope I say this right. Tell the computer the oxygen content in the exhaust. All right. Yeah, it will tell the computer that from that information, the computer will try to calculate stoichiometric. Yeah, I remember that fancy word. What y'all know about that? Stoichiometric ratio. I see Dad's Garage in here. All you mechanics in here. Lakes, what's up? Stoichiometric ratio. Guys, remember, it's all about emissions, okay? What's up, Trina, gal? I see you. I like to give you my buddy JT, the guy doing a good job. Thank you, Trina. Walker, my friend from Pine Bluff. Yes, Pine Bluff. Stoichiometric. So the computer trying to maintain a good airflow to fuel mixture ratio. O2 sensor come into play a major role in that. Now, again, guys, there are some codes associated with this. However, those codes may not ever reach it. We're dealing with a window here. So, but O2 sensors can get lazy and start failing, but not be over the threshold to turn a check engine light on. So knowing that O2 sensors can fail, there are actually some fault codes out there that says, O2 sensor lazy, you lazy bum, do your job, do what you're supposed to. Remember, guys, the upstream is supposed to have a waveform, doing its thing, right? Now, downstream, not so much, okay? It should go a little slower. So unless you got some kind of scan tool or scope, you can see that. You can actually look at those wave patterns and determine if your O2 sensors is lazy, just not doing, or you can wait till checking the light come on. But in my opinion, I say get them out right around at 100 because, again, we're trying to preserve fuel efficiency, fuel economy. We don't want to be burning fuel if we don't have to. Gas is already expensive. All right, yeah, so do your part in replacing lazy ass parts. All right, now this one right here, guys, I want to bring up. We're dealing with a car that I brought in today. I had a PT Cruiser in. No, I did that last week. However, the video didn't come out till. God, I'm so far behind on videos. But my point is. Where's my picture? My point is, PT Cruiser, I brought in a car, I had 30,000 miles, right? All right, follow me here. I can't find my damn picture. 30,000 miles. So I brought up a question. What would you guys do? Y'all know I like to input you guys. Now, my decision, my mind already made up, but from time to time, I want input from you guys because I got a lot of mechanics in here, right? Right. And yeah, I like to include, I like to hear y'all input. All right, so check this out. This car had 30,000 miles. I wanted to hear y'all suggestion as far as, now let me back up. We have to, by law, no, it ain't no damn law, it's a company rule. We have to look a car over, all right? A lot of people confuse that with just unnecessary upselling. Guys, that is part of the business. That is part of the job. Looking your car over is in the best interest of both parties, meaning the customer. I got to get big on this. I got to talk about something. Meaning the customer as well as the company. Okay. I talked about this a little bit in a shorts video. I know some of y'all hate. I just want a freaking oil change. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing but an oil change. Don't come back and tell me nothing. It's like me when I used to eat this junk, right? I go to the drive-through one, Burger King or whatever. One of those fast food. I go up to the window. Hey, hello, may I help you? I just want a hamburger. And that's it. I don't want nothing else. I specifically say all that. Just a hamburger. That's all I want. Okay. All right, sir. Would you like cheese on it? Oh my God. Go. You gotta be freaking kidding me. I made myself specifically clear. That's all the freak I want was a hamburger. I don't want no damn cheese. Same go with situation like this. Customer come in there. I just want a oil change. Are we on the same page? I got this coupon. That's all I want. Now, from a mechanical shop standpoint, usually the business is set up to look a car over. Again, guys, it's for the job's protection as well as yours. I'm gonna give you some examples in a second, but no mechanic or not even an oil change is gonna take your car to the back. That's all she want? Okay. Drain the oil. Damn, it sure was a lot of oil leaks. But I remember her saying that's all she want. Like, I'm not allowed to tell her about this. Okay. So he drains the oil, go through with it. You see coolant everywhere under the bottom. Well, I'm going with this. Y'all know where I'm going with this. Okay. He can't help but to do his job because technically he can get fired. All right. Yes. He can literally get fired by not mentioning that. Forget the fact that he was up there when the customer came in and he specifically heard herself say, that's all I want. So whoever work on my car, that's all I freaking want. Don't come back and tell me nothing. So the young kid is startled. It's a kid. He on the lube rack. Oh my God, that's all she want. Damn it, that's all she getting. So he changed the oil. Here's a scenario. He changed the oil. Don't mention none of that. She go out and crash. Cops under there. Man, you got leaks everywhere. Well, I just left the oil change place and they didn't say nothing. Yeah, the crazy stuff like this happened. What the hell you mean they didn't say nothing? They didn't. Yeah, and we do research and find out. Look at the repair order. The guy never wrote up nothing again because he specifically heard us say, that's all she want. All right. So forget y'all. Okay. Yeah, I'm standing up for the shops, not just a dealer, but any shop. If you take your damn car to the shop and ask for whatever the hell you getting, damn it, your car getting looked over. That's right. I said it. I'm JT, the car guy. I always wanted to do that. But look, I'm serious, man. Stop playing. Listen, man, your car is getting looked over. You should be damn happy somebody would look your car over for nothing. You're not paying an extra dime to get your car looked over. Quite frankly, you getting over. You getting something for free. I'm going to tell you something. If your car come to me, the guy write your car. He said, I got a JT, he called me on the phone. Can you do a quick oil change? All the oil change guys going to lunch. Like, damn, man, I'm ASC certified master tech. I got Patches and Guru, a channel on YouTube, and you want me to do a damn oil change? Wait a minute. All right, dog, go ahead and send it back, man. I got you, dog. Remember, when you get that good ticket, go to me, right? Yeah. Remember that. The next good ticket you get, come to me. I don't give a damn. I'm going to bail you out. All right. Now, the writer write it up for oil change. He see the check engine light on. He bring it up to her. Would you like to get that check engine light checked out? $200 diagnostic time. No, I just want a damn oil change. Greedy me, when I get the car back there, yes, I'm going to do the oil change. I don't give a damn if he sold checkout time or not. Damn it, I'm finna diagnose that check engine light for free. I'm finna check it out because there's a chance, depending on the problem, that she may actually buy it. That's just a chance that I'm willing to take. It don't take a lot of time to scan a car and use your past history experience on what that specific code may do for you. P0128. Let's just pull one out of the air. Thermostat. Why the hell when you write up an estimate for a thermostat and a coolant flush and see if she bad, even though she turned down the diagnosis? Yeah, JT greedy like that. JT take chances like that. JT doesn't always have to be paid diag time to check in the light. I get the ticket or change. But dude, the check engine light on. She don't want to get it checked out. I'll show her. I'm checking this sucker out anyway. So it's in your best interest. Quite frankly, you shouldn't be mad at somebody willing to check your car. You just got a free diagnosis for nothing. If you say no, he loses. Oh, well, chalk it up. Take that L. I don't mind taking little simple L's like that. Okay? But there's a slim chance you're going to say, yeah. Oh, that's why they're checking the light on? $300? Yeah, go ahead and fix it, man. Why you ain't say? Man, we tried to tell you. We tried to sell you diag time. Well, I thought it was a scam because every time I come in here, y'all always come back and tell me, but that was on before you got in. So technically, that's not an ups. We didn't bring nothing up you didn't already know. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so would you like to get it fixed? Yeah. So JT now got a 3-hour job along with an oil change. My point is, upselling is not illegal. Looking your car over is not illegal. Telling you additional things you need is not illegal. Here's a thought. And here, every customer have this option. Say no. If you don't want it, just simply say no. All right, I gotta move on because y'all getting on my damn nerve. Hey, Philip, is Philip the third in here? Philip had a comment on one of them damn videos talking about, what's up, Sleeper? Talking about, you know what? Because I'm behind, I'm gonna say that topic for later. But Philip was talking about the fact that no, not a valve. The fact that a timing belt that break. Well, let's stay on the topic of the timing belt because I want to show y'all some pictures. Now, this little thing right here, this is a belt. Okay, now I didn't get to tell how many miles on it. But guys, let me explain something to you. A belt, any rubber period, belt, tires, you name it. I'm back on the PT Cruiser with 30,000 miles. Okay, now I was told or I'm instructed to sell belts from a standpoint of mileage or age. This particular PT Cruiser was a 2010, meaning it is 23 years old. No, 2010. 20. Okay, yeah, it's old. All right, now the belt is, I ain't talking about a lot of miles. We're talking about 30,000 miles. But the belt, guys, rubber, any rubber, tires or belt can crack. Yes, dry rot. Okay, so be careful not judging or not. Be careful not thinking you don't need something just because the mileage interval is not justifying the need to replace it. Okay, now like a dry rotted belt can break like that. A timing belt can break like that because it's dry rotted, not wore out. There's a difference between age, long age, and just I don't know how to say this, but there's a difference, guys. In other words, I was told I have to write that car up for a timing belt based off the year of the belt, especially if it's original. And I can tell it's original because the cover never been off. So I literally had to go back to the customer and recommend a freaking timing belt. And I can't remember what happened. I think that thing still, I don't know what's going on, but I was hoping Philip III be in here. I wanted to go over him. Guys, some things that can happen if you don't replace your timing belt is break. We all know it can be valve. Forget that about non-interference engines. Okay, I was looking at a video from my buddy. Damn, what's his name? Oh my goodness. David Pikes, Motor City Mechanic. David have the most. And guys, let me say this. Hold on, let me get big. If you want to listen to somebody, if you're gonna listen to somebody, jabber all day, that's fine and dandy. But that's totally different from listening to somebody that's actually experimenting with you. David Pikes got the best video I ever seen discussing the timing belt and how, or if it's the PT Cruiser is listed as non-interference. I call BS. Yes, I call BS. For the longest, I've been under the impression, I'm still under this impression though. So watching the video didn't change this. Okay, the piston may not come all the way up and smack the valves because of those indentions. However, it depends. In other words, if you get a car, 2.4 liter dual overhead cam engine in and the valves are bent, and you're trying to figure out, well, what the hell, how did they get bent if it's a non-interference engine? Valves can hit valves. Remember now, I said dual overhead cam. So that means the likelihood of having 4 valves per cylinder is greater. 2 intake and 2 exhaust. If you rotate and driving your car 700 RPM and that belt all of a sudden decides to snap, okay, now there's no belt controlling the timing of both of those cam gears. which means they could, from the momentum now, remember I said you're on 700 RPM, you're on the highway going 60 miles an hour. When that belt snap, the engine now just going to stop. I mean, it ain't going to say, no more belt, I'm just going to stop. No, the momentum going to carry those camshafts still turning. There's a chance that the valves can hit the valves. Okay? Now, David had, and I want y'all to watch this video. I don't want to steal his footage, but David had a particular video. I'm going to play it. I'm sure you don't mind. We cool like that. First, I want y'all to listen to something. Okay, let me see. How do I do this? How do I freaking do this? All right, David Pikes, my dude, man. Hey, man, don't y'all, I wish y'all would say something about David Pikes. I don't play like that, man. Let's take a listen to something right quick. Because I want y'all to see, this is what Chrysler states about this engine. It's printed text in the book.
This engine is.
Uh-oh, where's my audio?
The engine is freewheeling, meaning it has the provisions.
All right, let's start it over.
This engine is. The engine is freewheeling, meaning it has the provisions for piston to valve clearance. However, valve to valve interference can occur if camshafts are rotated independently.
All right, check this out. I want to show y'all something. David crazy. I want to show y'all something real quick because this is very interesting, and I'm so glad he did this. Check this out. Listen to
So right now we're looking directly above the number 4 piston. Remember, intake side right here, exhaust side over here. We've got bent exhaust valve. So are we going to say that the intake valves hit it? Well, just look closely at the top of the piston. You'll see right here in this spot, that spot, and over here at the edge, we've got some kind of impact mark. Those are not machined reliefs, so that's not any kind of clearance for the exhaust valve. That right there, if you line it up perfectly, is the perfect shape of an exhaust valve. Here and here. But yet the service information says that's not possible.
BS.
Yet we've got marks telling us otherwise. And these marks don't just show up.
No, they don't.
They're there on each one of the 4 pistons. So that's telling me that the piston did make contact with the exhaust valve. It wasn't the intake valve hitting it, it was the piston. So once again, the service information is giving us some conflicting information.
Yes, it is.
I can clearly see that that valve has made contact with the piston. And that's both valves on the cylinder. As I go down the line, I'll see that all 4 of them have the same marks. So now that we know that this.
All right, so look, this is an experimentation that he did that I wanted to do, but I don't have a damn cylinder head. But David did a damn good job because what we're trying to do here, or what he doing here, he's going to open the valves up at the same time, the exhaust valve as well as the intake valves, to see if there's a chance that they could clash into each other. All right, let's take a look at this.
Service information is incorrect about that piston making contact to the valves. How sure are we that it's correct about the valve hitting the valve? Well, there's one way we can duplicate that. Now I've grabbed the cylinder head. What I've done is I've gone ahead and installed a lifter and a rocker for one of the intake valves and one of the exhaust valves on the same cylinder. And I installed both the exhaust and intake camshafts. Now if the head flipped over, we can clearly see the intake valve and exhaust valve. Remember, we rotated the camshaft so that the cam lobe was at its highest point, and it was pressing on the rocker arm, which pivots over to the valve spring, pressing down on the valve.
Now look at this.
So this is as far as the intake valve and exhaust valve is going to protrude into the combustion chamber.
Right.
I clearly see a gap between the two. I don't see where there's any kind of space difference where they could actually make contact with one another. I'm no engineer. I'm just putting the camshafts in and rotating it around to see if I can duplicate the condition, and I'm not seeing it. Now, after looking at the piston, it's obvious that the exhaust valve made contact with it. We tried rotating the camshafts to get the valves fully extended to see if they hit each other. Initial glance, I don't see how they can. Maybe as they're going down the road, higher RPM, as everything's spinning and turning, maybe the momentum of the valves going down is enough to go a little bit further and make contact.
Boom. That's my theory. Everybody is freaking different on this. All right. Now I had some. I also had some pictures of some guys. Listen, man. I guess we talking redundantly. I guess because what we're trying to say is one of the reasons you should replace your timing belt to avoid all of this. So nobody really wants to find out if this is exactly what happened or what will happen. So we all know that if a timing belt break, again, y'all saw David what he had said. Now it's a non-interference engine, but he had one in it. That's why I'm all ears to a guy that's actually doing what he's saying, as opposed to somebody just jabbing. All right, basing it off of their experience. It's hard to believe with somebody just jabbing when they there. Actually, he got the damn head on the table. He had both valves. He turned the cam so both valves were open at the same time. There's no way they can touch if everything is intact. Remember, if a timing belt break while you're driving, what happens? Like I said earlier, the head don't just stop. Momentum going to carry those cams to keep turning. There is a slim chance. Now, why in the hell would those valves open up even further? They got valve springs on them, remember? So technically, they can't open up no further than they can if the cam lobe did the work for them. So how on earth would valve hit a valve? Based off that, unless just like you said. Now, I take that back. That spring is not stopping it from going down even further. Okay, I mean, the spring, it's not set up that way. The spring is designed to make the valve come back up once the cam load passes. All right, so it depends on the setup and the overlay or the retardant or advancement of the timing. All of that matters. But if there's no timing belt doing the job, nothing matters. All bets off. Chances are that damn valve or that momentum can carry that cam and make that valve come way open. And an intake valve way open. There's no belt to control nothing. And all of a sudden, boom. Because I have pulled heads off and saw valve damage. Look down at the piston. We didn't do it. The piston looking at me like, well, you looking at me? That's not my fault, dog. They hit each other. They don't even know. They don't even get along, dog. They hit each other. It's not us. I'm looking down in the engine like, did you hit these damn valves? Wait a minute. Why you hit these valves? Because the belt broke. But it's not the piston's fault. So I don't know. But, the good news is, or the good thing about this is, we done with this freaking engine. So those were arguments that was going on back in the day. Damn, I've been on this too long. Those was arguments that was taking place back in the day. Those were debates, not arguments, debates. Mechanics can only offer their opinion, guys. On some things, y'all got to keep this in mind. That's why in the comment section, people always think, you Mr. Know-it-all. No, I'm delivering my opinion just like you can in the comment section. I don't know everything. What the hell? I don't know. Man, I'm always looking, always open for other suggestions. Open. That's why some of my comments, you'll simply see me type interesting, because it is. It's a different take than mine, and it's interesting. Okay, will I change my opinion because I read yours? No, I'm just going to compare the two. There's no right or wrong to a freaking opinion. It's called a damn opinion. Yeah, so quit saying you wrong. No, don't call me wrong. Just say you disagree with my opinion. And on another note, guys, you can disagree. You can respectfully disagree with somebody, okay? You can't get on my comment section and tell me, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, blah, 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 blah. And I go, that's your opinion. You never state what your counter. And then you try to play nice to me. No, based off your initial post or your initial comment, you talk crap. And then they kill me when they say something like, you don't know how to take constructive criticism. No, fool. That's the difference between shit talking and constructive criticism. Okay, you're not going to just shit talk me and think I ain't going to, okay, maybe you're right. Yeah, you're right. No, hell no. Okay, yeah, hey, man, listen. All right, so my point is you can respectfully disagree with somebody. It's opinion. That's all we're stating here. Okay. There's no right or wrong way to a damn opinion. But don't get on my post comment shit talking. And then at the end of our conversation, you go, this guy can't take constructive criticism. No, player. That was not what you had said in the beginning. Okay. Now I don't want to hear all that. And I hate when people apologize. No, man, you meant what you said, and that's cool. Stick by your, do like Bill Clinton. I did not have, is any women in here? Sexual relation. Look, don't apologize to me. I hate little punks like that. No, you said what you said. I'm cool with it. I ain't mad at you. I'm not going to block you because you really express your feelings. No, we cool. We just got a difference of opinion. But don't come back to me like no little punk talking about I'm sorry. No, I hate that. Okay. All right, I'm done. Damn, it's 9 o'clock. Lights, what's up, man? What is popping, man? I hope everybody in the chat having a good night. Yes, please, y'all, hit the thumbs up. I went off on something crazy. I don't even know how I got where I'm at. Dark Man, what's up? I'm wrong. I'm supposed to start at the top. Dark Man, I got to start at the top, man. Love your channel. Thoughts? Sherman, what's going on? Lee, it's been a minute. What's up, man? If the old 2.4 engine is old stuff, what 4-cylinder engine? No, we still using 2.4, but they different versions. Like, guys, emission is a thing. Yeah, every car maker trying to stay in that threshold of emission. So most of the 4-cylinders are now equipped with variable valve timing. Okay, that's the only reason why that Hemi still hanging around. That V8 gas guzzler back in the day wouldn't survive today's standards. So they had to add all this stuff to it. And now, based off, and I'm talking out the side of my neck, but because of all the things they had to add to that V8 Hemi, now the engine don't last not as reliable as it used to be because it's resulting in ticking crap. When they added all this crap, they had to because of emissions. So Lee, the 2.4 is still out, just in a different version. But we got a 2.4 multi-air engine is out. Okay, a 2-liter engine is out. Yeah, but all this stuff now is equipped with variable valve timing emissions. Okay. In other words, timing do not need to maintain or stay the same under all conditions. So they implement a variable timing setup. All right. That helps with emissions a lot. Okay. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's been hey, Charlie Burks, what's up, man? What is going on? Guys, I'm gonna start at the top and run through a lot of these comments. What's up, Arrow? That's right. Much love, BJ. What's up, man? Guys, I hate doing this. I got to. Lee Lakes, what's up? Trina, how you doing? What's going on? Cheap rolling. What's up? Service in my 2010. It's about damn time. Wait a minute. You should have been serviced that thing. Hey, JT, watching the old Dodge Charger commercial with Lou Ross. You'll never find. Is that the hairline guy? A hairline like mine. No, I don't think that's Lou. Okay, I'm wrong, guys. Greeting from Reno, Nevada. Nevada Badger. Thanks for jumping on, man. What's up, BJ Love? How's it going? What's up, Buffalo, New York? Brother Ed, what's popping? 2012 Z2 metal pieces in the filter. What the hell? You must got a gazillion miles on this thing. But it still shouldn't be just coming apart, man. You know this thing got a service interval on it every 60,000. Please try to keep that up. All right. What's up, Trina? How you doing? You doing, JT, the car guy? Yes, I'm doing great. I hope you're doing lovely. Those 2010 country have time and chain. Depending on the engine, a 3.8 or 3.3 is equipped with a timing chain. A 4-liter, I've seen 4-liter engines in 2010 Chrysler Town and Country. That, my friend, is equipped with a belt. All right. In fact, the guy right under you, Uncle Mark, I think he had one. I don't know if it was a 2010, but he had a 4-liter. Those are equipped with a timing belt, not a chain. God, I wish we had time. We could have talked about the difference between the timing chain and the belt. There are some major advantages as well as disadvantages. So we'll talk about that some other time. It's like you say, if you take care of your vehicle, we take it. Yeah, that's a saying that's out. I believe in that so wholeheartedly. But God, there are some that just, this is what makes me feel bad about some people. I seen one lady boo-hooing her butt off upstairs in the waiting room. She did everything, and she had some kind of catastrophic failure with something. I don't remember what it was. And we got her history up. I promise you, she's doing everything she's supposed to. Those are like fluke incidents. Okay. When stuff like that happens, there's no explanation. I don't even want to talk to the customer at that point because I don't even know what to say. Let me get this straight. You was doing everything you were supposed to, everything they recommended, following the maintenance schedule, and you still had a catastrophic failure and whatever, engine, transmission. Yeah, though that happens. Okay. Don't get it twisted. But yeah, for the most part, if you do right by your car, yeah, it should do right by you. Damn, cheap. Take care of it, man. Timing belt. Yes. Timing belt. Get it changed. 100,000 miles. EGR. I left that out because we don't use no freaking EGR valve anymore. However, EGR is starting to make a comeback. Exhaust gas recirculation. They found a new way to bring down NOx. Remember, that was the whole point of EGR. NOx is a pollutant that they don't want spitting out the tailpipe. Heat and all that stuff. The exhaust gas, EGR, exhaust gas recirculation. So its whole existence revolve around recirculating the exhaust gases back into the intake to be burned at a predetermined time. All right, not all the time, or you make the car stall out. So there's some kind of control device, whether it's a solenoid or not. The PCM will tell, all right, this is a good time to burn some of them exhaust gases. Go ahead, EGR, send me some over here. All right, just so you're on the highway flowing it. That is the perfect time to burn some of those exhaust gases. All right, get them out of there. Yeah, but we don't use them hardly anymore. Okay, maybe because light bulbs, and for 3 years, manufacturers got together and agreed to build them so they would fail. Yeah, man. Eric, really? Maybe because light bulbs can last for years, but the manufacturer got together and agreed to build them so they would fail. Is that Eric? I don't know. Are you joking or that's real? So everybody love this word, guys. For some reason, like everybody and their mama. I heard my mama try to say, "I got playing out the lesson." I know, mama, let it alone. You ain't even saying it right. I heard it on the automotive channel. I know, but yeah, it's everybody and their mama now using that term. Every time something happened to a car, I knew it. Planned obsolescence. I knew it. They got out to get us. Let me stop. The light bulb incident. Somebody tell me if that's real. I'm going all the way to the bottom here in a second. Cheap rolling. So, man, PCV valve, positive crankcase ventilation. That will be equipped on just about every car. Every gasoline combustion engine need to vent the crankcase. It's a positive crankcase ventilation. So that, everything going on in that crankcase need to vent. All those, again, goes back into the intake to burn. That's the thing about those gases, guys. If they interfere with a stoichiometric ratio or the gas fuel mixture, they could give off some emissions. That's why I want to believe all of that stuff get recirculated during high speeds RPM on the freeway. All right, you're not going to affect anything, especially drivability. You cruising 80 miles an hour. Why not go ahead and route those stuff? Okay, Philly D, what's up, man? What is popping, man? What is going? Oh, good job. Thank you, Trina. Playing junk, guys. I got to get out of here. Yes, it has a belt, timing belt. I knew it. It's been a while since I seen one I worked on. When should you change the crankshaft position sensor? That is another thing on my radar to talk about. I'm gonna try to hit on. I may hit on it Sunday, but ignition sensors, guys. We talking. Every car need a way for the computer to know the position of, in this case, the crankshaft. How the hell would the computer make adjustment to air fuel ratio if it doesn't know what number one top dead center at? How would it know that if it doesn't know what a crankshaft is? So the crank sensor is what it's been given that task. Okay, you are responsible for telling the computer where I'm at. So they will store it or house it. Most crank sensors are housed in the transmission bell housing because a flywheel or flex plate, if it's an automatic, is somewhere around in that area. So it's just really there to detect the movement in the flex plate. Yeah, we'll talk about that next week. But yeah, that's another one. You need to get replaced even if ain't nothing wrong with it at a certain mile interval. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about that though. What's up? That's what's up. Dad's Garage. I got to jump to the bottom, guys. It's weird, JT. I always need sway bar bushes on every car I own. Nothing weird about that. Depending on where you live, your streets might have some issues, man. If you stay like in Atlanta, downtown Atlanta area, yeah, I can understand that. I really can. I will wait until it fails. Okay, wait until it fails. Yeah, but I'm gonna talk about and none of this stuff is really etched in stone. The thing about waiting, Uncle Mark. The thing about let me tell you something. I got Uncle Mark. I'm gonna touch on this. I'm gonna make a short side of this. Here's the thing. You can't say this to with women. Number one, a crank sensor, when it fails, you don't go no more. It's not like it's going to give you some warning and say it's going to, start running bands. All right, I'm getting ready to die all the way. Right now, I'm sick. I ain't all the way dead, but I'm a little sick. I'm the crank sensor. I'm telling you, turn my check engine light on. I'm slowly dying. On the other hand, a crank sensor can go, well, I've been hanging around for 100,000 miles. In human life, that's 100 years old. I should be dead by now. So I'm just going to go and leave, man. I'm out of here. You're on the freeway driving. Your crank sensor just go out. That's the part that scares the hell out of women. So they want you to act No, what's the word I'm looking for? They want you to act proactive. Look, man, whatever you think. I had a customer tell me there's a woman. She real paranoid about her car stalling out on her. Oh my God. If I tell her, yeah, it could stall out, replace it. Well, you ain't let me finish. I was going to say it could stall out on you I don't care. Replace it. If there's a chance it can stall out. And she got the money too. She don't give a damn about none of that. She like, replace it. If there's a slight chance that it could strand me on the road, I don't give a damn. Replace it. All right. So yeah, you can say this to guys, Uncle Mark. Some women don't play that. If there's a smidget of a chance that thing gonna leave somebody on the side of the road, they ain't trying to hear. And crank sensor is one. Like I say, when it fails, a cam sensor you can live with. You just gonna be out of time, but you still can go. You can make it to the house. All right, you can make it to JT Automotive, Brothers Motors, or wherever the hell you're going. You can make it there, and then they can fix it. A crank sensor, you're going to make sure you got this and it's full of charge on the battery where you can call a tow truck, take my car over to Brothers Motors. They are off the chain. I got to go, man. Y'all got me clowning around. I'd like to give you my buddy, JT the car guy, job on. Thank you, Trina Walker. What's up, Andrew Kumo? I hope I said that right. Mine has failed. Guys, I got to jump to the bottom simply because it's 9 o'clock and I got to get out of here. All right. So I'm just going no spark, but I do have gas. Oh my goodness, I can't get into a diagnosis right now. Change plugs. You sleeper, you left out the mileage. Okay, depending on the mileage. What's up, my guy? How you doing? That should be regular, like every year, depending on how you drive. Very so much. At work as well. Man, you guys at work, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Guys, I'm all the way at the bottom simply because, I cannot pass these up. I see some green. What did I just saw? Some green. Wait a minute. Who is this? My guy, Lee. What's up, Lee? Lee Brunwick. Lee, I think Lee, a OG subscriber. If I'm not mistaken, Lee had another screen name. He's trying to trick people, guys. Yeah, Lee. Lee be acting funny like that. Lee! God, yeah, Lee be tripping sometimes. But Lee OG, man. Lee been around a long time, man. When I was rideshare automotive guru or some crazy stuff like that. I don't do rideshare anymore, man. I don't do Uber and Lyft. I'm not that tough. I found out I'm not really as tough. I don't have as many muscles as I thought I did. When I keep looking at the news and these guys getting, shot at and beat up and robbed and all that, I was like, enough is enough. Instead of getting off work, hopping in my van, doing Uber, I merely come right here in the comfort of my own home and record videos, right? Or edit videos. So yeah, the hell with Uber and Lyft, all right? What are you talking about? VVT is a new thing, yes. What then about the new CAFE standards, higher fleet mileage requirement? I gotta read some more into that stuff, man, before I speak on it, because y'all don't give a brother no slack. I speak on something and be wrong. I see he wrong. He don't know what the hell he talking about. Yeah, I just want to know what I'm talking about. I gotta educate myself on a lot of this stuff. But VVT is definitely the new thing. That is for damn sure. Yeah, my guy here said 100,000 miles is nothing. I have 3 vehicles. Yeah, it used to be a death sentence. You got 100,000 miles? Get rid of that damn thing. Man, you out your mind. Not Hub Jeep. Hub Jeep ain't getting rid of nothing. Okay, he hanging on to his stuff for 2. So when is quitting time? When is that's enough is enough? Hub Jeep, when you going? Hub Jeep sound like, that name sound like he mechanically inclined. So I'm guessing he gonna hang on to it till it just don't go no more. Okay, that's what I'm guessing. All right, it's like a plaything to him. The exhaust gases don't do anything other than take up space in the cylinder and effectively make the engine smaller. That's garage. Everybody's entitled to an opinion. That's interesting, Dad. Okay, that's garage. That is interesting. Let me read this again. The exhaust gases doesn't do anything other than take up space in the cylinder. But couldn't it? Don't you think it can increase NOx? Now, remember, guys, that was the whole point of EGR to help lower NOx so the emissions won't. But we're not using 5-gas analyzers anymore. So I don't even know how a computer is going to check the functionality of the EGR by way of looking at other things. Okay. Now, the onboard diagnostic, the computer is not a 5-gas analyzer per se. We no longer use those to do emissions. Okay. By the way, back in the day, we used to stick it in the tailpipe and see what you're spitting out. All right. Them days are gone or slowly leaving. So now we're using an onboard diagnostic, which means the computer is responsible for making sure your car is not spitting out NOx, carbon dioxide, hydrocarbon. Okay, that is a computer job now. It does that by way of monitoring things like the O2 sensor and a lot of things. It's a huge vicious cycle. It's a lot going on. That computer has a huge freaking responsibility. It's not reburning. Only purpose is to cool the combustion chamber. Right, but who's this? Dwan Shrek. Did I use the wrong word? Reburning is same as recirculating. Okay, it's gonna exhaust EGR is gonna be attached. I've seen them attached to the cylinder head. I've seen them but I've seen them just attached to the cylinder head. There's no port going through it or anything. So, and I've seen pipes coming out of the EGR valve going straight into the intake. Well, I guess that's where once it collect or once it do its thing. I don't know about this one, Juan. What do you mean reburn it? It's going to recycle the exhaust gases. That's another debate. It's a whole nother debate. We're going to debate that. All right. Yeah. Interesting topic. Okay. Power Stroke Jew. What's up, my guy? Much love, JT, my dude. Power Stroke Jew. Y'all know my dude. Damn, but I keep forgetting when Power Stroke come on. Power Stroke got a channel. He come on. He live stream in the nighttime or late in the evening. But this is my guy, man. I love him and I got like 3 or 4 guys on the internet. We all, hey, Jew. One day we all, me, you, Fluffy, and a couple more of those other guys. Damn, I don't want to leave nobody out. I forgot their names, but we need to do a live stream together one time, man. All right, I'm about to get with Fluffy and check with his schedule. Fluffy be busy over there. Fluffy, he said it kind of slow, so he's doing more content to counter the slow. But he said he picks up. I talk to Fluffy personally sometime on here. Matter of fact, we communicate on the live stream. Yeah, so when it's slow and you're a YouTuber, I mean, I guess because the bulk of your revenue come from your job. So yeah, you're gonna be upset, but if your channel monetized, jump in there and do some more things. But Jew, appreciate that donation, man. That's what's up. Y'all know the drill. It goes back into the channel. Guys, it is 9:00. It's after 9. Okay. Who the last one said something? Lee said something. The Dart Man, they got creative with the EGR. Oh, this is interesting. They got creative with EGR too, because due to the lack of power, EGR causes the throttle can be open further and reduce pumping losses. They got very much creative with a lot of this stuff. Okay. When I saw the EGR go away, my big thing was, okay, now how are they gonna recirculate the exhaust? What are they using to do that now? I'm telling you, when I saw EGR leave, and it's making a comeback, but it left at one point. It just no more EGR valve. The variable valve timing. Okay, they got a way to where a NOx is not as high. They got a way to make the valves open and closing to the point where a NOx is no longer it's not no longer something to have to control. In other words, it's so low. These guys, these engineers, man, they are. We give them a lot of flack, but these guys are pretty damn sharp what they do, and they got a better understanding on this crap than I do. That would be awesome, dude. Yes, that would be great. I'm gonna check with Buddy's schedule and see if we can all, But I'm open for, out of my norm. Okay, when I'm dealing with folks I know. But guys, it's been done already. What's been done? We have a Kubo. Okay. They got creative with the. All right, I did that one already. Hold on, I didn't do this one. What if exhaust gases are taking up some space in the cylinder? There's less space available for air and fuel, dust, or colder combustion. That's why it's only routed, or it's only recirculated at a predetermined time, which is determined by the computer. Okay, computer may see standards that require, or that's drivability is not going to be affected if I bring in those exhaust gases. Okay, PCV valve the same way, but the PCV valve acts off vacuum. God, I'm hoping I'm saying this right. Vacuum. So that's a hose always going to a PCV valve, right? I guess at a certain vacuum or below a certain threshold, those crankcase, the vapors will be pulled out of the crankcase and back into the engine. We'll talk about that later, guys. I have to go. All right. Again, thanks to my buddy Jude, Power Stroke Jude, and my buddy Lee Brunswick for helping out the channel. Guys, I appreciate all y'all tuning in. I have to go. I will see y'all Sunday. Have a good night, Lakes. That's what's up, Robot Control. That's all I have, man. Thanks for watching.